and something which we forget about. When I was practicing law, I got a new case. I would not read the case. I would turn to the last page and see who the lawyer is. I won't say anything more. That would determine a lot of things. And the library that has been provided, I spent many a happy hour in the library here, the Birdwood Law Library. Sayyid Abdul Wadud Saab was the secretary of it, and he took care of that. Regarding other matters about things which I will not comment upon because they're matters in the either in the High Court or before the Supreme Court, I would just like to, in conclusion, once again thank you on my behalf and on behalf of my distinguished colleagues, Justice Jamal Khan Mandokhel and Justice Naeem Akhtar, for the love and affection shown by all of you. Thank you.
Honorable Chief Justice, Mr. Justice Qazi Faez. One was our pending request for the appointment of the Chairman Enrollment Committee, and he was very kind to inform us that he just up front as well. With these few
vacations, it used to be the winter vacations, schools used to close in winter, so for 3 months we would come to Karachi, and the courts would also, the High Court would shift to Karachi. So there is a connection which predates my becoming a lawyer. Yes, I have many memories of this building, of the building next to yours. It is indeed an architectural gem. The mention was made of the fact that a project, Supreme Court was erecting a project, big project here, where the High Court entrance from this, so the public entrance, that big sort of almost 7-acre plot was given to the Supreme Court. The projected cost at the moment was 6 billion. Someone told me it will probably go up to 8. And I said we don't want it because I don't think there is a need for a Supreme Court, this amount of expenditure being spent on the Supreme Court. What I then suggested, and which was agreed to by the government of Pakistan, that I'm not going to return you this building if you use it for any other purpose. So the 36 federal tribunals and federal courts, banking courts, various tribunals, they should all be housed in one building. I practiced here and I remember going all over the place, no parking, difficulty accessing this place. The presiding officers were also very cramped. There was no proper record keeping, and it was a recurring expenditure of the government because most of these premises were on rent. So separate rent being paid, security being provided for it. So hopefully this will be the first federal courts building in Pakistan where the federal courts and tribunals will be located. And I should say that the importance of these federal courts should be realized because the amount of revenue that they attend to, the income tax, the sales tax, the custom duties, they are the earning courts. And if you see where they are premised, is a very sad reflection on the amount of revenue involved. So sometimes as a practicing lawyer, client will say, put more pressure on me to attend there than in the High Court because the financial stakes were far greater. So hopefully now the stage is for that building which was being built in a particular way to house the Supreme Court has to be now accommodate many courts. So I had a meeting yesterday. The building committee met in the present Supreme Court premises. Justice Jamal Khan Mandokhel is the other member of the building committee. I am one of them. And we had a meeting with the Secretary Housing of the federal government and various other officers. That meeting was successful. The other thing which we said was that the building which we are presently occupying is itself a very iconic building. It's a protected heritage site, but it has been added to and in a very bad way. So we had a meeting how we can restore it to its original or as far as possible its original position. Heritage is something which a country and a people are known by.